Hello, this is my presentation. My question is, to what extent does SNAP help those who are in poverty in the United States, right? Um, so first question, what is SNAP? Obviously, that's kind of important to know. So let's see. Do you know what food stamps are? If you don't, congratulations. But if you do, that's what it is. SNAP is pretty much just used for people who don't have a whole lot of money because of reasons that are unbeknownst by me. It could be anything. They might not have a job, they could be disabled, anything like that, right? So the whole point of the whole program, the supplemental nutrition um, assistance program, is to reduce food insecurity in poverty-stricken households, right? Which basically means like it's hard for these people to get food because they don't have a lot of money. So SNAP is supposed to help them. So what do I think, right? Well, I mean, at this point, it seems pretty apparent that SNAP is helpful at the very least to people because it's been proven to reduce food insecurity, right? And although I think that the threshold that we have, which is about $20,000 in a household of 3 people, I think it's low. I think it should be a little higher. That's okay because at least we're giving some people some food, right? That's important. So who can get SNAP? Well, it's pretty simple. As you can see on the screen, your gross annual income must be minimally at the poverty line. And as more people are in the house, the poverty line gets a little higher. So like 3 people, it's about 20,000. And then 4 people in a house, it'd be about 25,000-ish, right? Also, you're supposed to have worked at least 3 months out of every 3 years, with some exceptions. For example, you're in a program where they're teaching you how to do a job and they're not paying you, right? Or you're disabled or you're pregnant, something like that, right? So, what can people get with SNAP? This is important because we need to know why people need it, right? Because they got to get fruits and vegetables, right? Some healthy foods, meats, dairy, bread, and non-alcoholic drinks, right? So they're not going out and spending all their SNAP on getting drunk, which would be not good, right? So obviously you can't get alcohol, as I just said. You also can't get medicine and other non-food items because that is not the purpose of SNAP. And also hot and prepared foods. Hot and prepared foods would be like something you buy out of a restaurant. So what are my main points today, right? Very important question. Food insecurity. Obviously, it is the most important point because that's the whole point of the thing, the SNAP. Next thing, the economy. Will it be entertaining? I don't know. Want to find out? And the third thing, you're going to have to find out because, what fun would this be if we didn't make it a surprise, right? So we're going to start with food insecurity. Now, as you can see, and I've already said, this is the most important because that's the whole point of the program. So, what does SNAP do, right, to affect this food insecurity, right? So SNAP is supposed to give people the opportunity to pay for things other than food so they can focus on bills and other essential things. Like, I don't know, clothes, for example. It's been shown that a 6-month participation in SNAP is associated with 5 to 10% decrease in food insecurity in a household, right? So that means it's kind of helping a little bit at least, which is better than nothing, of course. All right, what's next? The thing that you wish you didn't have to take that class. Oh man, it sucks, right? The economy, right? So what does SNAP have to do with the economy? You might be asking me. And I completely understand why you would ask something like that because it's crazy, right? Wild, absolutely wild. So SNAP actually does affect the economy in a positive way, it looks like, right? Because SNAP is considered one of the fastest and most effective forms to stimulate the economy in the United States. Also creates jobs for people. You know, somebody's got to distribute the snaps. Um, somebody's got to, you know, go pick up the snaps and do stuff like that, right? So, yeah, the SNAP also makes it so that people can go use more of their money in the economy instead of going and just buying food all the time. They can go do stuff like, I don't know, go have fun sometimes. It's wild. It's crazy. Who would have thought, right? Of course. Now, on to option three, the secret one. So who is it gonna be scary? I don't know. You want to find out? Keep watching. But let's find out. So the last part is what happens if we got rid of Snap. Now that's very depressing already because you're losing things. But it's so exciting. It's not scary at all, so it's cool. It's all right. All right. So stuff's going to happen whenever you get rid of it, cuz obviously stuff happens whenever anything happens. So, first of all, there's going to be a lot of people losing their jobs, which is obviously bad for the economy nonetheless. Who would have guessed, right? So people are not only are not going to be able to buy food, but they also probably won't be able to afford all the essential stuff they need, you know, which is, as it says on the screen, lame. And as I just said, the economy would suffer, just like the stock market right now, because there would be less people going and buying stuff and making the economy, stimulating the economy. Yes. Does this make sense to you? I hope it does. Finally, this is the end.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.